Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Happy Teachers' Day to all of you. I'm storyteller Prachitara. I take this occasion to thank all my teachers for being there and for motivating me. Stories are the best source of knowledge and it teaches us a lot. Today, on this occasion, I will share a story. Once upon a time, there was a king who had 3 sons. Yes, he had 3 sons, but the king was not happy because his sons were not ready to learn anything useful. They were all the time sitting idle, doing nothing. All the time they were lazy, good for nothing. The king was really worried. Who take care of the kingdom after him? One day, one of his ministers said, "Your Majesty, there is one old man, old Brahmin, who might educate our boys. If so, why don't you bring him?" The king ordered. And the next day, the old man came to the courtyard. The king was really worried and he narrated everything to the old man. How all the earlier teachers who have come to educate his sons ran away. How the boys don't want to learn anything useful. So what can be done? The old man kept silence for some time. And the king said, "I can give you anything. I can give you any number of wealth, any sum of money or any area of land if you want. Please try and try to educate my sons." And the Brahmin said, No. I don't want any wealth or money or land. If I become successful in educating your sons, you might reward me later on. But now I have one condition. Condition? What is that condition? Your boys have to come along with me and stay with me for 6 months. 6 months? The boys who have been brought up in such a luxury, with so much of luxury in the palace, they will go to the jungle and stay in the hermitage? Yes, if you agree to the condition, then I'm sure I can guarantee you to educate your sons. Okay. Then finally the king agreed to send his sons along with the Brahmin. The next morning, 3 sons set out with the Brahmin, their new teacher. But this time, 3 boys were relaxed, were very casual. They thought it is just another kind of amusement. They were not serious about that. So after reaching there in the hermitage, the Brahmin thought of how to educate these boys. No. He thought, if I start educating them and teaching them mathematics, administration, politics and economics, they might lose interest. So he started narrating them, stories. Stories? Yes. They were also very interested to listen to the stories. They were very lazy. They didn't want to memorize anything, remember anything. So they were just happily listening to the stories. And these stories were about men, women and animal. And after narrating story to each story, the Brahmin repeated the story again and again and asked them many questions related to the stories and made them understand the stories till they remembered it. Yes, after 6 months, the Brahmin brought the boys back to the kingdom. And in front of the courtiers, the king and other members of the courtier started asking questions to the boys. And these questions were related to what is good or bad, how to deal with enemies, how to make friends, how to save the kingdom from enemies, from attack. All these questions were asked one by one by one by one. And to everyone's surprise, the boys not only answered the questions, just the answers were not just silly answers, usual silly answers. This time they answered with great intelligence and wisdom. And the king was amazed and he asked the Brahmin, how this miracle happened? Can you just share me the secret? How did you made this happen? And the Brahmin just smiled and replied, nothing. I just narrated them stories, and to every story I narrated them. Not only I narrated them, I made them understand also. And the wisdom of the stories, when they understood, they also captured those wisdoms. Now that's how they became educated. This was the story of worldly wisdom. I hope you enjoyed the story, you liked the story. If you like the story, why don't you just like, share and subscribe to my channel. Yes, and please don't forget to give your valuable comments down below in the comment box. Yes, I will bring you another very interesting story next time. Till then, bye.